Now, in 2003, the spotlight has fallen on one of the year's most unlikely equine stars, the New York-bred gelding Funny Cide. A $75,000 purchase by Saratoga Stable's 10 partners of just regular guys was dismissed in the 129th Kentucky Derby at odds of almost 13-1 when he became the first New York-bred in history and the first gelding in 74 years to win the Kentucky Derby.
They're approaching the top of the stretch. Funny Cide to the neck of Peace Rules. Empire Maker charging hard. A sustained rally for him on the far outside as they turn for home. Eye of the Tiger. Brancusi is spent. Domestic dispute is in between horses. Scrimshaw is toiling. Awfully wild there on the outside. They're coming down to the final furlong. And the gutsy gelding Funny Cide has a narrow lead. Bobby Frankel's Derby duo. Peace Rules to his inside. Empire Maker is giving it all. Funny Cide trying to pull up. The upset here, 12-1 coming down to the line, and the gutsy gelding Funny Cide has won the 129th Kentucky Derby.
Victory for the little guys. Finishing behind Funny Cide was the Derby favorite Empire Maker, owned by a Saudi Arabian prince, followed by Peace Rules and That's What I'm Talking About, multimillionaire Forbes 400 owners. Funny Cide's 65-year-old trainer, Barclay Tagg, was making his first Triple Crown start, while jockey Jose Santos, a native of Chile, had been 0 for 6 in the Derby. A week after Funny Cide's triumph came a photograph and a story in the Miami Herald newspaper, questioning whether Santos was hiding some illegal device in his whip hand during the race. It caused a brief but sensational national furor until an official stewards meeting at Churchill Downs quickly dismissed any charges against Jose Santos. In the Preakness, Funny Cide, the 9-5 favorite, showed the world what an honest 3-year-old runner he really is.
And Funny Cide now to the throat latch of Peace Rules, and the race is on as they approach the top of the stretch here at Pimlico. The field turns for home, and Funny Cide comes roaring off the turn with the lead. Funny Cide has repelled Peace Rules, and it's Scrimshaw on the outside, and he's now running in third. Midway Road is fourth toward the inside. They're in the final furlong now. Funny Cide and Jose Santos turning the Preakness into a runaway. A huge effort here. It is Funny Cide, and he's heading home back to Belmont. He's won the Preakness by almost 10 lengths.
Funny Cide is now the 30th horse to win both the Kentucky Derby and the Preakness, and the 5th in the past 7 years to have a chance at the elusive Triple Crown.
The yellow school bus carrying the owners of Saratoga Stable became synonymous with their overachieving horse. Funny Cide became the first gelding to win the Kentucky Derby since 1929. He became the first New York-bred ever to wear the roses. And in the Preakness, Funny Cide became a true sports celebrity. He won by more than 9 lengths. The national media became captivated by the little horse that could, whose improbable bid for a Triple Crown made him a household name. But Sunday silence had his easy goer, and on a rainy day in New York, Funny Cide had his Empire Maker.
Empire Maker a short lead. Funny Cide is doing his best, but he's dropping back.
After winning the Preakness by 9 lengths, Funny Cide finished 3rd in the Belmont.